get started, babe. Y'all just, and before you do your wings, you just say a prayer. Say a prayer that it will come out good today. Amen. Hey, and welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be doing a rockabilly pin-up, rockabilly slash pin-up style black girl version makeup tutorial. Try to stay as true to the era as possible. I really liked the way that it turned out. Let me know what you think. So if you want to see how I did this, you can just keep on watching. So from most of the pictures that I've seen of the rockabilly inspired hair or rockabilly inspired makeup, they're not a whole lot of effort. They are perfectly put together like porcelain, just like flawless skin and everything. And then on top of that is the bright red lips, and there's also, of course, the winged liner. So starting off with the brows, and I'm just mimicking strokes because all of the brows, they're usually pretty natural looking, but not even necessarily full either, but just pretty nice and laid in. Brows filled in, I'm just going to go in with a little bit of concealer. This is Skin Perfecting Concealer, and I'm just going to line and shape. Got the brows lined out, carved out. I'm just going to rub in the concealer. Then after this, I'm just going to go for the face. Just going to go right into the face. And for the face, I'm going to use the Fix and Perfect Primer. This is really good. This is from Rimmel London. This is really good if you're trying to have a perfectly matte skin throughout the day. This primer does a lot for that. So under my eye, I'm going to take the same concealer that I used, which is just about my shade. And I am just going to rub that under my eye to conceal the darkness. I'm not highlighting with it, so it doesn't need to be precise in where I put it. I'm literally just using it to conceal the under eye darkness. Then after that, I'm going to go in with my BB Flawless. And this is just a tinted moisturizer. And of course, doing all of this with my hand just kind of warms up the product while distributing it. Then I'm just going to take a powder puff brush and just buff all of what I've just put on in, and then set it all with my pressed powder. Since I've got that all buffed into the skin, I'm just going to go in with another pressed powder that is a little bit darker than my shade. And I'm just going to go lightly for a, basically just warming up the skin, not necessarily doing a big on, full-on contour. Because there's not a lot of contour in a rockabilly. Onto the eyes, which, as you probably know, the eyes are literally just a little bit of darker shade in the crease and just some winged liner. It's all in the wing, which I must admit I'm not the best at wing liners on myself, but I could do it on other people. But yeah, so let's get started on the eyes. Eyes I'm starting off with Arrogance, and this is in the Addiction Shadow Palette 4. So you're basically just using it to carve out a crease. And this is a really essential step, especially if you have hooded eyes. You want to carve out that crease, that brand new crease for yourself. And this also adds some sort of sultriness to the eye look. And so also, because you want it to look quite effortless, you want to make sure that you completely blend out the shade. Then to follow that up, I'm going to go in with the darker shade, which is this one. I'm just going to focus it a little bit more. So you see where it's at right now? That's where I want to focus it and blend it all in. Alright, so then after I place that there where I need it to go, I'm just going to go back in with the original brush and just kind of blend it. I'm going to take this shade here, Tender, just pop it on the eyelid. Shade there that we put, it's almost like it's not there. It's literally just to finish off the eyes and to kind of make the eyes open a little bit. So then we're going to go in with our wing. For the wing, I've got the Unique Dip and Draw Precision Liquid Eyeliner. Let's get started, babe. Y'all just, and before you do your wings, you just say a prayer that it will come out good today. Amen. Let's get started, babe. Y'all just, and before you do your wings, you just say a prayer that it will come out good today. Amen. So I had success drying my wings in. What do you know? Alright, so I'll just let these dry for a moment, and then on top of that, while I'm letting them dry, just so you know, I'm using the Kiss True Volume. These are 100% natural hair, and they're natural plump. So I went for a thicker one because really, you gotta, you know, really emphasize the top lashes, y'all's child. So while the lashes are drying, I'm just going to take a silver eyeliner. This one is in the shade Polished. And I like it because it has a tint of a little color-ish to it. You know, it's not just a plain white one. I'm going to take that and go on the waterline. Alright, so once that is done, to sort of clean up those lashes that may have gotten some of the product on there, just go in with the mascara. So now that the eyes are done, I'm just going to apply the blush and the lips, the star of the show. Right, so I'm going in with a deep red blush. If you're a white girl, go in with a pink blush. But either way, make sure that blush is showy. Yes, ma'am, the blush needs to show. So there is no shimmery, so there is no, you know, shimmer sticks or anything. So we're just gonna go on in right with the lips. Going with that classic red lip, and this is in the shade Vein. This is Opulence lipstick in the shade Vein. This one because I like my classic red lips to have a hint of pink in it. I don't know if that's the right way to say it. So you can like either go with that or go with a deep red, like it's Sizzling, or you know, a little of a crimson red. I like this one. Hey Italia, hi Danielle, hi Karen. Alright, so here, let's get started on it. So just wrapping. It's a lot of like roll and pin and pin and roll and roll and pin and pin and roll.